Live on New Year's Day. Happy New Year, everybody. It's 2025. I hope everybody had a good New Year's Eve. I know I did. We had a lovely little soiree here, just myself, Graham and Gabby in the house. And Gabby put on an absolute storm. I'll get to that. Yeah, I hope everybody has a great year ahead. 2025, we're into a new year. It's not actually my new year, but it's everybody in the Western world's new year. My new year starts in April, 1st of April. Yeah, but you know, everybody else's new year nearly. I know the Chinese New Year is a little bit further away. That one starts, I think, at the end of February. But yeah, most of the Western world has the New Year's Day today. So yeah, Happy New Year to you. If you celebrate it today, I do hope you have a wonderful 2025. Now, I look back in the last video there on 2024, and that video seemed to have bombed. Yeah, it wasn't as popular as some of my other videos, especially the bushcraft ones. So I probably won't be making those anymore. But like, you know, that video took me basically 12 hours a day over 3 days, so about 36 hours, about a full working week to make it, to edit it. I obviously had all the footage there already, but just to edit that video, grab the tunes and get them in sync with all the footage was it took a lot of time. It took a lot of effort as well. So, but yeah, look, I got it finished. I think it's only hit something like 22 views so far, which is, yeah, it's probably the worst video I've released viewing wise in a long time. But you have to put up with that. That's YouTube for you, you know. Some people don't like that, some people do, and as well as that, a lot of people are probably busy today and yesterday and stuff like that. So it's totally understandable. But yeah, I will be going forward in future with mostly bushcraft, mostly outdoors again. So none of the foreign videos unless I go traveling in the near future. But I have nothing planned for the new year. I'm thinking of somewhere to go in the next few weeks, but I'm not sure if I'll do it yet. It's only in the planning stages. But I would like to get over and see my friends again that I met in Australia. I'd like to get over and see them again at some stage. I won't say where they live because I don't want to give it away. There's 2 people there in the chat. If you could hit the like button, that'd be great. Thank you. But yeah, I'd like to get over and see them. Possibly in the next few weeks, but we'll see how that goes. The land is, I haven't heard back from my solicitor yet, the Woodlands. So that should be happening next couple of weeks. And once it does, then I will be not full-time down there, but I will be spending a lot of time in the woods because there is a lot of there is a lot of work to be done. I do want to get out for an overnighter as well in the bushcraft, let's say camp, bushcraft shelter that I built in Slishwood. So I do want to get out for an overnighter in that, and I will film that as well. Get out for some food, a couple of beers, and just sleep over. Hopefully Graham can join me. I don't know. I've talked to him about it, but you know, he might have something else on. I don't know. But if he can join me, that'd be great. And I would like to get out for a bushcraft camp. Overnighter, that would be great for 2025. That would be a good way to start 2025. I was out today. Just let me grab a beer. I'm talking too much. I have a Budweiser. I have the king of beers, even though it's absolute crap, but we'll give it a go. Happy New Year to every one of you. Happy 2025. Here we go. Graham, turn that video down. Turn that TV down downstairs. I'm sure everybody that's watching this video can can hear it, and it's just reverberating through the room. I'm gonna have to soundproof this room in future. But yeah, Gabby put on a great meal last night. We had Scotch eggs, and then we had eggs filled with seafood. And then we had fried cauliflower, coleslaw, and we had these little twirly things that were ham and cheese in a sort of in a wrap, and they were really tasty. They were really good. Graham seems to like them. And then we had this lovely sauce that went over the seafood, and then as well as that we had ham and smoked salmon on bread. Oh my God, the food was just amazing. And on top of that then Gabby made some punch. So we had some punch on top of that as well. I didn't get drunk, got into bed around 1 a.m, which wasn't too bad. We had a late whiskey. Myself and Graham had a single malt whiskey before we went to bed, which was really tasty. I can't. If Graham is on the chat, just let us know the name of the whiskey. It was very peaty, Graham said. It was really tasty though. It was really good. Single malt whiskies are usually really good. We bought that up in Enniskillen when we went there for that trip, and yeah, it was really nice. It was really nice. So yeah, coming up in January, there will be overnighter. I'm thinking of doing it tomorrow night. Because there's no rain forecast, but I don't know. I'll see. I do need a new sleeping bag, so I'm gonna have to get out and get a new Thermarest or something. My sleeping bag, the zip is busted on it, and I've had it for years, and it's just really worn. And I need a good one anyway. I need a good Thermarest sleeping bag, so that is on the cards. Other than that, oh yeah, I did want to bring one thing up. JP Lamoureux, if you're watching, I still love your videos and that. I don't know if I've offended you in any way. I did. JP just became a grandparent there recently, which is congratulations, JP. But I don't know if I offended you in any way because you replied to every comment on your video under that, apart from mine. And yeah, I just thought you would. I might be looking into it, silly, but I just hoped I'd hear back from you. But JP, there's no bad blood with me anyway. I hope you're doing well. Congratulations on the lovely grandson, and all the best for the family, and a happy new year to you and Sammy as well. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way. But yeah, coming up January, yes, the Woodlands. Lots to be done in there. It's been overgrown for the last 15 years, I believe. My solicitor told me that. So there will be a lot of bushes to chop down. There is some kind of lawful thing where I can't chop down any trees, which is cool. I don't mind that. I believe dead standing is game ball, so yeah, that's cool. So I can use those for shelter building and stuff like that. But I will need to get rid of a lot of bushes. So I'll be building a lot of campfires in the near future, and doing a lot of camping. So because I'll be spending a lot of time on that land itself. So that's coming up in the near future. There will be hopefully a trip as well, not too far away from here. Like I said at the start of the feed, to meet the two girls that I met while I was in Australia. I haven't seen them in I haven't seen them now in probably 15 years, and it's about time I got back over to see them. So yeah, I'm going to do that in the near future as well. I didn't want to keep it too long tonight. There's Graham now. There's the old hiking geezer. Let me get the glasses on to read this. The whiskey is Talisker from the oldest distillery. Let me get that back up again. How do I get the chats here? There we go. Live chats. from the oldest distillery on the Isle of Skye. So the Isle of Skye is just an island off the coast of Scotland there. And I believe JP Lamoureux, no, I seen JP Lamoureux had videos there recently on the Isle of Skye, and they were pretty cool. If you don't follow JP, get over to his channel and give him a follow, tell him I sent you, and tell him that I give him a shout out and that I hope everything is fine with him. There's no bad blood with me anyway. I don't, you know, I don't hold bad blood with anyone. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that guy, Adventures with Gary G, ARRY, he's still on his trip around Ireland. He got into Sligo there recently, and he's putting out a video nearly every day now. So he's making his way down through Sligo, and he's after moving over now to County Mayo. And I seen he was after getting down to Kilry Harbour, which is probably my favourite part of the country. It is just absolutely magnificent down that part of the country. It's just stunning scenery. Even when it's raining, I've never been there when it's sunny, but when it's raining, it's really moody and it really adds to the atmosphere, and it's just an amazing place. It's just an absolute, it really is my favourite part of the country. It's just under County Mayo as you come into Connemara, Kilry Harbour there, and what's it called again? The fjord. The fjord goes out into the sea there, and you have mountains on either side, and it's just amazing looking. It's absolutely spectacular. If you ever get the chance to get to Ireland, it's probably one of the best drives that Ireland has, you know, and we have a lot of great drives in this country, but that is probably one of the best. And I have promised to bring Graham down to Galway, so that's one of the places that I do want to go. Graham has hit the comments there again. Let me read this one. JP hasn't replied to me either. I hope we haven't offended him. So, well, that's what I was thinking as well. I hope we haven't offended him either. I don't think I have anyway. I've always been, you know, on good standing with JP, but yeah, let's hope neither of us offended him, and that everything is cool. You know, I still follow JP, I still follow Sammy's YouTube as well. They're two great channels. So yeah, let's hope we're just reading into it wrong. Hopefully. But yeah, I won't keep it too long. I'm on what? How far have I gone so far? Is that 12 minutes already? Yeah, I got out today. I did get out today. I'm actually working on that video at the moment. There's 8 people now there. Please, if you could hit the like button, all of you, that'd be great. And if you want to say hello as well, please do. You know, I'm a happy person. I'm happy to have a conversation with anyone. I'm going to have to put my glasses on to have a conversation, but you know, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I did get out today, and I got out into the countryside again. It wasn't too far from here. It's only about a 20-minute drive. But it's a beautiful place that I went to today. I got some great footage as well, with the drone and with the GoPro as well. So I'm really looking forward to showing that off to you guys. Yeah, the last video that I made wasn't too popular, which is, you know, you have to put up with that. You have to put up with that. But the one before that, the one in the countryside, the one that I made back at the shelter, at the bushcraft shelter, that one is really popular. It's gone over the 600 mark now at this stage. So keep up those views. Thank you. Thank you for the likes as well. We're up to 5 likes so far. That's brilliant. But yeah, I'll be back at the bushcraft shelter in the near future, and hopefully it'll be for an overnighter this time. And yeah, just bring some food, do a bit of cooking and stuff like that. There's Anne. Happy New Year, David, and Happy New Year to you too. And I was just talking to Anne actually on WhatsApp. Star Wilson, hi there, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, Star. I hope you're keeping well. I hope everybody's keeping well on the other side of the Atlantic. Thanks for jumping on, saying hello, and for the Happy New Year as well. You guys are amazing. I was just talking to Anne actually on WhatsApp there, and she was telling me, you know, I always had the perception that Kenya was a poorish country, you know, because a lot of the African countries are. Not every there is no poor countries in Africa. They're just overexploited, if you know what I mean, by Western powers. They all have a lot of minerals that Western powers rely on for mobile phones and computers and the stuff that we buy a lot in the West, put it that way. And but I always thought Kenya would be the same, you know. But it's Anna's after enlightening me. Kenya's not like that at all. Kenya's like a European country, you know. There is a lot of white people there. Lithium, yeah, that's one of them. Lithium is one of the big ones. They do a lot of mining in African countries for lithium, and I believe Uganda is one of the big ones. And then you have, I think, Central Africa as well is the lithium mines as well. And they're putting kids to work in these places, you know, which is wrong, you know. So yeah. I always support the African people over the Western powers because the African people are beautiful, you know, and they shouldn't be exploited like that. And it just all comes down to politics at the end of the day. It is awful, Star. It really is. It just comes down to politics at the end of the day. You know, they've bought off the African leaders, and what the African leaders do is then send their people to work in these mines. And it really is. It's awful conditions. It really is horrible. So, yeah, I'd like to just spread awareness to that, really, just to the awful conditions that kids are used to mine in these African countries. It really is desperate. It's terrible. But yeah, I'm glad you feel the same way, Star. You know the score. And thanks for jumping on, Star. I think this is the first time you've jumped on to say hello, is it? But yeah, thanks for saying hello. Anyway, you are a star. You are a star. Happy 2025 to you. If anybody else would jump on, please do. Please do. I'm as happy as Larry tonight. Yeah, if anybody is there, Star. Thank you for the love heart. Love heart back to you, Star. Love heart back to you. Yeah. If anybody is watching this in the future as well and they are friends with JP, yeah, just let them know that, you know, there's no bad blood. Everything is cool. And I hope to see him, you know, when I get this woodland, I'd love to see him because that guy is really into his trees and his bushcraft as well. So I'd love to see him coming over and maybe visiting him and Sammy with the dog. And we could build something together. That would be really, really cool. I'd love to do that. So there's a big message. I'm going to need the glasses for this one again. You said it correctly. Live chat. You said it correctly. Politics is an enemy of growth and progress of most countries. No, you said it correctly, Anne. That is exactly it. You know, a lot of politicians are easily bought off. Well, I'd say all politicians, not a lot of them, all of them. And yeah, so it is. Yeah, it's the antithesis. Did I get that right? Antithesis of growth. Yeah, politicians are easily bought off, and money talks and BS walks, if you know what I mean. And it's disgraceful what they're doing to those people that are mining the lithium and the cobalt. So yeah, hopefully that comes to an end. And yeah, don't buy your kids tablets or mobile phones or stuff like that for Christmas, because they are contributing to to child labor in Africa. So yeah, get them books for Christmas and, you know, for the new year if you aren't, for their birthday and stuff, because, you know, they will always keep the books, and, you know, after a year or two their iPad or their iPhone or something will be worthless, and they will always have those books, and they will keep them precious, and, you know, and they can always go back and read them again. You can't do that with an iPhone, you know. So yeah, and these things are close to my heart. Anyway, we're nearly on 20 minutes. Anybody else want to say hello? Thanks to everybody that said hello already. Star, Graham, and Anne, you guys are amazing. Let's see, Star, the electric car use as well. Huge amounts of lithium. You're dead right. You know, the electric cars, that has been the biggest fad. The whole green revolution has been, it's just a way of billionaires making more money, really. Green cars are very susceptible to catching on fire as well. They do as well. Greed indeed. Greed is what, greed and that, that's it. It really is horrible. The average EV as well weighs about twice as heavy as any other car on the road. Like I said, they are susceptible to fire. Elon Musk is an absolute joke. That guy is just, he's a snake oil salesman, that fella. So yeah. Yeah, get away from what the billionaires tell you and stop trying to idolize billionaires. They're not your friend, They're just there to exploit you and to exploit your labor. And that's what they do. That's what billionaires do. They just exploit your labor. They don't actually make the money, They just borrow off banks and they know how to do it. And they don't actually make their billions. And they can never spend it either. So I don't know why they want to make billions in the first place. So, yeah. There's so many poor people in the world that don't have a meal or, a meal every day. So I don't see the point in billionaires, to tell you the truth. So stop idolizing those people, especially that Musk fella. He's a he's a wolf in sheep's clothing, that fella. So yeah, stop idolizing billionaires and get back to grassroots and, helping people and being good in your community and just being a good person in general, because that's what I try to be. In the new video as well, I do explain why January 1st is not my new year. I will explain that in the new video. I did explain it in the video today, so it might make a little bit more sense when you see it in the video. So yeah, that'll be coming up on Saturday, so I hope you guys watch that one, and I hope it's a little more popular than the last videos, than the last video that I released. If you haven't seen that last video that I released, the New Year one, the editing in it took me 36 hours, so please do get over and watch it and do me a solid and have a look at it and give it a like, because yeah, it took me 3 days and it nearly killed me just to make that one. So yeah, please do that for me, please, and thank you if you do that in the future. Will do, thanks Star. And if you're watching in the future, please share that video as well. Get it out to as many people as you can. I know that a lot of people are busy around this time of year, especially New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. So that's probably why I didn't get as many views as some of the other videos. But, that's cool. That's good. I don't mind that. That's fine. Just get over all the stuff that you need to do. And then when you have the time, watch the video, give it a like, and give it a comment as well, please. Because I always like those comments. I think we can end it there. Thanks to everybody who's joined. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love you guys. If you're watching in the future, please hit the like button. Do drop a comment as well. Like I said, I love the comments. I do have to wear my glasses for the comments. Can you see my eyes are probably glazed because I can't see the screen properly. It's a little bit blurred. But yeah, I just use the glasses for reading. The rest of my eyesight, I still have 20/20 from afar, but if I'm reading anything up close, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. There's a lovely love heart again from Star. Take care. Best to all of you, and the same to you. The very best 2025 to you, Star, as well. I'll give you another love heart for that. And to all your family as well and friends, I hope you all have an amazing year. And to everybody that's watching in the future, I wish that for you, all you guys as well. Have a brilliant 2025. And yeah, do give me a comment. Give me a comment. And yeah, I'll see you all very soon. That video will be released Saturday midday London time. So yeah, do watch that video as well. Take care, everyone. I love you all. Good luck and bye-bye. How do I shut this down? Oh, there we go.